Are we truly doing this again? Are the Toronto Maple Leafs, after another soul-crushing playoff exit, seriously considering a move that feels less like a strategic step forward and more like a desperate, ill-advised reach into the past? For years, the Leafs have been trapped in a cycle of postseason heartbreak, a narrative fueled by a perceived lack of grit or nasty. And now, as free agency looms, the whispers grow louder. Could Corey Perry, the ultimate NHL villain, be the answer to Toronto's perennial playoff purgatory? If that thought sends a shiver down your spine, a mix of dread and disbelief, then you're not alone. Because for a team desperately trying to forge a new identity, signing Corey Perry isn't just a mistake. It's a step backward into a past the Leafs must unequivocally leave behind. Let's be clear. Corey Perry is a name that still resonates in the hockey world, a player synonymous with playoff intensity and a relentless, agitating style. His career is storied, his cup ring earned through years of battle. But the siren song of grit can be a dangerous one, especially when it blinds you to the present reality. At 40 years old, Perry's game is simply not what it once was. The NHL of today is a league defined by blistering speed, relentless forechecking, and seamless transitions. In a conference that's only getting faster, Perry's visibly faded foot speed isn't a minor concern. It's a glaring liability. While he might still throw the occasional reverse hit or draw an opponent into a penalty, those moments are increasingly overshadowed by his inability to keep pace with the league's elite. The bully nickname might still fit his persona, but his on-ice effectiveness in a high-octane environment has diminished significantly. The Leafs need players who can drive play, create space, and contribute consistently, not a relic of a bygone era hoping to cling to the coattails of younger stars. Beyond the undeniable decline in his physical game, there's the elephant in the room, the unerasable stain on the collective memory of Leafs Nation, the gut-wrenching collision with John Tavares in the 2021 playoffs. For countless fans, that image is seared into their minds, a moment of pure anguish that symbolized yet another playoff collapse. Corey Perry, in that instant, transcended mere opponent status. He became the embodiment of Toronto's playoff trauma. Even if time has softened the edges of that painful chapter, bringing him into the locker room now feels less like a pragmatic hockey decision and more like inviting a living reminder of past failures. Moreover, under the new leadership of Brad Treliving and Craig Berube, the Maple Leafs are actively trying to shed their undisciplined reputation. Berube's arrival signals a push for structure, accountability, and a more controlled, disciplined brand of hockey. Perry's hard-nosed, often penalty-prone style stands in stark contrast to this new philosophy. This isn't a team that needs more agitating. It's a team that needs to play smarter, cleaner, and with an unwavering focus on the task at hand. His presence could very well disrupt the cultural shift the organization is so desperately trying to implement. Then, of course, there's a financial aspect, a critical component of any successful roster build. By all accounts, Perry is looking for at least a 2-year deal, riding the momentum of his recent stint with the Edmonton Oilers, where he largely benefited from playing alongside two of the best hockey players on the planet. Even if the annual cap hit appears manageable, committing multi-year term to a 40-year-old player whose best days are unequivocally behind him will be a severe misallocation of precious cap space. The Maple Leafs are at a pivotal juncture, needing to invest wisely in younger, more dynamic players who can grow with their evolving core. They need contributors who will be integral parts of the team when it finally hits its peak, not veterans hoping for one last shot at a cup before hanging up their skates. Every dollar, every contract year, must be maximized to build a sustainable contender. Tying up valuable resources in a declining asset like Perry would be a strategic blunder, hindering their ability to acquire the genuine difference makers they truly need. In essence, adding Corey Perry at this stage of his career would feel less like a genuine step forward and more like a desperate, ill-conceived gimmick. It's a move born out of desire for a quick fix, a superficial injection of toughness that ignores the deeper, more complex issues plaguing the team. Perry has had his moments in the spotlight, his career a testament to his unique brand of hockey. There's no shame in that. But the Toronto Maple Leafs should be looking squarely toward the future, not chasing the ghosts of other teams' past glories, or worse, inviting their own past demons back into the fold. This franchise needs to make smart, forward-thinking decisions that align with a long-term vision for sustained success, not short-sighted gambles on aging villains. The path to the Stanley Cup for the Maple Leafs lies in calculated risks on ascending talent, not nostalgic trips down memory lane with players who no longer possess the tools to truly impact the modern game. So, what do you think, Leafs Nation? Is the allure of grit worth the undeniable risks that come with signing Corey Perry? Do you believe his presence would genuinely help this team, or would it be a costly distraction? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear your perspective on this critical free agency decision. And if you agree that the Leafs need to look forward, not back, hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on your favorite team.